Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss the example for permutation. Kindly refers to the questions. A security code consists of a block of 8 digits. So in here we have 8 digits. The code consists of 10 digits, where we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Consists of 5 odd digits and also the 5 even digit. How many numbers are such block can be formed if there is no restriction and repetition is not allowed? So here we have 8 digit, so a block of the security code. So the question said no restrictions means that you can fill up anything that you wish to have. So for example, for the security code, 0 is allowed in the first digit. So where we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So meaning that in here we have 10 possible digits that we can fill for the security code for the first digit. So meaning that we have 10 possible digits. Let's say we pick up the 9. So for the next digit, so how many possible situations that we can have for the second digit? So if we go through where we have 0 until 8, so in here we have 9 possible digits that we can fill for the security code for the second digit. Let's say we pick up the 8. So we have to keep on repeating the same thing, list out the possible situation that we can have. So we will have, so in here we will have 8 possible situations. Let's say we eliminate the 7. So keep on repeating the same thing and we will have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So meaning that we have to multiply all the numbers. So we will have 10 P8, which is equals to 18, 14, 400. So that is a situation for no restriction. Kindly refers to B. The first and the last digit are even or odd digit. So in here, my suggestion is to divide into two cases. The first one will be the first and the last digit are even. So do remember we have a special restriction, which is repetition is allowed. So means that the first will be 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So how many options do we have in order to fill up the first digit for the security code? So the answer is 5. So let's say we eliminate the 8. Next to the last digit, where we have 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So do remember, repetition is allowed. So we can repeat the numbers of 8. So how many options do we have in order to fill up the security code for the last digit? Even digit. So here we have 5 options as well. So let's say we pick up the 8 as well. Then we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So repetition is allowed, so we still can name the 8 in the list. So how many possible situations that we can have? So the answer is 10 digit. So let's say we eliminate the 8 again, and we can still repeat the situation. So it means that we have 10 options for each digit. Due to the situation, repetition is allowed. So as a conclusion, 5 multiply with 10 to the power of 6 multiply with the 5. So the answer will be 25, and then we have 6 times of 0. So that is the situation for the first case, which is the even number. That is the situation for the first and the last digit are even digit. So what we have to do is to repeat the situation for the odd digit. So what we have to do actually is still the same, just that we replace the even digit for the first and also the last digit with the odd digit. So for example, we have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So how many possible options that we have for the first digit, which is an odd digit? So the answer is 5. Next, get back to the last digit. So 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So how many options do we have in order to fill up the security code for the last digit with an odd digit? So the answer is still 5. So let's say we eliminate the 9. Then get back to the second digit. How many options do we have? The answer is 10. Why 10? Because repetition is allowed. So we will still repeat the same thing. So meaning that our answer will be the same, which is 25 and then 6 times of 0. So what we have to do is to add on the even and also the odd. So the final answer will be plus with 5 multiply with 10 to the power of 6 multiply with the 5. So we have 25, 6 times of 0. So in total, we have 50, then 6 times of 0 for the situation B. So kindly refer to the question C. The code are even number or odd number. So kindly refer to the situation. Repetition is not allowed. So let's say this is the even cases. So means that the last digit is very important. So we have the first case, which is even number. So 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So how many options do we have? So the answer is 5. So let's say we eliminate the 8. So get back to the first digit. So how many options do we have? So kindly go through the list and we notice that we have only 9 possible options, which is 9. So let's say we eliminate the 9. Then keep on repeating the same thing for the second digit. So in here, how many possible situations that we have? The answer is 8. And keep on continue the same thing. So which is so how many options do we have in order to fill up the third digit? So the answer is 7, then followed by 6, 5, 4, and 3. So for the even number, how many possible situations that we can have? So what we have to do is to multiply the situation. Then we will have 907200 for the even cases. Next, we'll move on to the odd number. So here we have the odd number. So the last digit is very important for the odd number. So we have the situation 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So how many possible options that we can have? So the answer is 5. So let's say we eliminate the 9. So get back to the first digit. So how many options do we have? So the answer is 9. And we eliminate the 8 and we have the following one. So how many options do we have? So the answer is 8. And keep going. We have 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. Multiplies the numbers. And we will have 907200. So total up the situation. So the total will be 18, 14, 400. For the case, the code are even number or the odd number. Kindly refers to D, excluding the code which begins with the 0. So meaning that for the first digit, no 0 is allowed. So where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So how many possible digits that we can have? So the answer is 9. Next, we have 0. And for the second digit, how many options do we have? So the answer is 10. Reason? Because refers to the question, repetition is allowed. So means that we can involve the digit 9, even though we already select for the first digit. So same goes to the others. So we will have 10 for each digit because repetition is allowed. So as a conclusion, we have to multiply the situation. And we can write our answer 9 multiplied with 10 to the power of 7. So the answer would be 9 and then 7 times of 0. So that is the situation for excluding the code which begins with the 0 and repetition is allowed. So here we have the situation E, excluding the code which begins with 0 and repetition is not allowed. So here we have excluding the code which begins with the 0. So means that no 0 is allowed. So here we have the list. How many possible options that we can have for the first digit? And the answer is 9. So let's say we eliminate the 9. Next, we have to include the 0. And we have to eliminate the 9 because has been selected in the first digit. So how many options do we have for the second digit? So the answer, by referring to the list, the answer would be 9. So let's say we eliminate the 8. So how many possible options that we can have? So the answer is 8. And then followed by 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. Multiply the situation. And we will have the answer 1632,960. So here we are. And thanks for watching.